Hey everyone, it's Las Ventanas live with Doug and
Sandy. Hi, everybody.
Go Raiders.
Go Raiders.
How
This
is-
is the only football jersey I have, and we got to support our local team.
Well, excuse me, folks, but I have to take care of my Pittsburgh Steelers. That's what I had to wear today. So that's the best that I could do. So how was the party?
It was great. We had a full house, and we had Babe Humphrey entertain, which is always wonderful to hear, especially we didn't have the Bar J Wranglers this past year, so we got to see him. And our own driver, Damon Lattimore, did a little talk sharing his about his coaching experience with a lot of his players, which was great. And Joanne did a great job and got to announce all the winners. So,
And the big winner was?
the big winner was Bob Dykes. Yeah, so a double winner. So he won last man standing and first place. So
Wow.
Bob's taking us all out.
Good for him. He should. So, hey, well, let's get started. I do have one suggestion from the box today, and it says there should be more resident input before changing the dining schedule. There may be residents who do not wish to change. What I want to share with you, I want to just take a minute of time and remind all of you that your comments, your opinions, your suggestions are truly appreciated by our leadership team. And every single suggestion that has appeared in that suggestion box has been brought to this table and talked about in one way or another. So I want you to first know that whether you agree with us or disagree with us, as long as it's done respectfully, we will make sure that we do our best to answer your question. Now, with that said, we have a dining services committee, and Morrison Living is putting a special emphasis right now on our dining program here at Las Ventanas. We have Willie Chow, who is the vice president for Human Good Dining Services. He's working closely with our regional director, Gina Armanini. And we have B here on an interim basis, overseeing the day-to-day program. We are interviewing for a new dining services director, and we will keep you updated as that process unfolds. But what I do want to share with you is certainly let us know your thoughts, but also let the Dining Services Committee know what you're thinking as well. We are never going to get unanimous support on every single decision when it comes to dining services. I've accepted that fact. But as long as we are meeting the majority, their needs, that is the direction that we'll go. So please take your comments. Feel free to bring them to me, bring them to B, bring them to Jan Gilmore and her Dining Services Committee, and we will have discussion along with all of you to decide what is best for the community here at Las Ventanas. In that same regard, I was contacted about attending the Dining Services Committee meeting, and I want to make sure that everyone is completely aware of how we work through our resident committees here at Las Ventanas. I am an ex officio member of the Residents Council for Las Ventanas, so it is my responsibility to meet on a monthly basis with the Residents Council members and on a weekly basis with the Residents Council president to make sure that we are all walking down the same path and in the same direction. At the same time, I hold a seat as treasurer of the foundation board, and I am responsible for attending those meetings also and vote accordingly in support of the efforts of the foundation. So the Residents Council and the Foundation Committee are the two integral committees that I work with most frequently. The subcommittees are delegated out to staff folks who serve as liaisons. In the case of the Dining Services team member, that would be B. If it's the Activities Committee, that would be Sandy. And what I ask through them is that they report back and share the opinions of leadership with the residents and certainly solicit the input from the residents so that we collectively make the best decisions for everyone. The reason I bring that to your attention is from a purely practical standpoint. It is simply not possible for me to attend every single committee meeting and still stay ahead of the curve when it comes to the pandemic, COVID-19 regulations, and so forth. I trust who our liaisons are with the committee, and I feel certain that the message will be delivered back to me in an accurate and sufficient fashion. One other piece of information that I want to share with you in regard to resident feedback. Human Good has initiated a survey program where folks are surveyed on the date of the anniversary of their move into Las Ventanas. That started back in September of 2020. I'm here to tell you that there has been feedback received from the residents at Las Ventanas. Unfortunately, the mechanism for local management to get your comments has not been as free-flowing and easy as what was anticipated. In fact, we are now combing through the system, working with the vendor to make sure that we have real-time responses to the comments that are offered. And we are actually pulling all of the comments that go clear back to September, going through all of those comments, just like we go through the suggestion cards. So if you feel that you put a comment in that survey process and was looking for an action item or a response or something of that nature, please know that I want to apologize on behalf of Las Ventanas. We simply haven't been privy to that information, and we are now doing a deep dive where we can get alerts to know when there are certain items that are actionable and are expected to be responded to so that we can get you prompt answers. So again, if you gave us a comment back in September or a concern or an issue or something, we're going clear back to September and we're going to work our way through. The last piece of information I want to share with you is a COVID update. As of today, we are at 4 total cases. We just were alerted to a new team member in assisted living who tested positive for COVID-19. So of our 4 total positive cases, we have 1 team member in assisted living, 2 team members in the health center, and 1 resident in the health center. The positivity rate for COVID-19 in Clark County has decreased to 19%, but that's still of concern, so that we're working very closely with local and state officials as we continue to move forward. And we're doing everything possible to make sure that we don't experience a spike or an outbreak, and that we get these 4 folks cared for, asymptomatic, and back in our home here at Las Ventanas. So with that, that's the COVID update. That's the encouragement of continued conversation, feedback, response, and that's an update on the survey process and our working through snags in the system to make sure that we become much more responsive to what we're hearing through those surveys specifically. With that, Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders number 60.
No longer Oakland Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders.
Las Vegas Raiders.
Las Vegas Raiders.
I was going back to Art Shell and Gene Upshaw, Kenny Stabler, Freddie Bolitnikoff. So now we're Las Vegas.
I know Derek Carr. I don't know the players.
Derek Carr.
I can say Derek Carr. All right. Well, thank you, Doug. Couple updates from my side from Lifestyles. First and foremost, I hope you all had a wonderful time today with the football party. It's really a lot of fun to get everybody together. We have just a couple gamblers I see out there. We will continue that for our Super Bowl party, our viewing party on Sunday the 7th. So looking forward to that. The February calendars are out, so make sure you grab those over the weekend and see. We've been talking about new programs that we've been adding. We talked about the Zumba dance fitness class that Brittany's adding on Fridays at 11, as well as the putting on the green opening. And we have 3 residents that will be leading those sessions. We have Jerry and Kay Harmon, and also Dr. Bill Steffen that will be leading those sessions Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And in addition, we're going to be adding some evening programs. There's been a couple requests for adding a couple more movie nights. So we now have movie nights starting in February on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 6:30. And we will be providing some individual packaged refreshments in there. So we'll have some water, soda, and can't have popcorn. We can't have stuff that's loose. So we have to have individually packaged. So we'll have some chips and some other munchies for the movie. So hopefully that will entice some more of you with the refreshments now being added to come on down to the movies. So Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. In addition to that, we are going to be adding Thursday evening entertainment. And we have several other events going on in February, as you'll see, Chinese New Year, we have Mardi Gras, we have Black History Month, and a lot of different presentations going on. So a lot will be going on in February. But just want to make you aware, we have added some evening programs in there. So please look to the calendar, look on Cubico. We have them all printed at the concierge desk. So hopefully you will enjoy some of those. And we'll be also reaching out to our activities committee this coming Thursday on the 4th for more feedback. So just wanted to update you on those, but we have a fun-filled February coming up for all of you. So lots of fun ahead.
Okay. Well, with that, I think we're going to say adieu until next time, and go Raiders.
Go Raiders.
Okay.
For 2021.
For 2021. That's right. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.